Hey guys, Tim here, aka FCFan21, bringing you the week 5 battle from the top of my head of the W&WDL Draft League. This week we take on Gidon Disc. Sorry if I butchered that name, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but I am going to call you Gid from for the rest of the video, I think. Coach of the Stoke-On-Trevenants, and this is going to be a little bit of a rush job for my part, to give you some background information. Today is Saturday and damn, today is very packed for me. Besides this battle, I am going to clean the garden today, and with cleaning I mean using a high pressure water spout thingy to clean the entire surface. Somewhere in between there this battle will take place. I will have a water polo match somewhere at the end of the afternoon, start of the evening. After that I immediately go to another pool to go to Melissa's game, and after that we have a party from a friend of ours, so kind of a busy day. So if I don't get all my information correctly, I'm sorry for that. That's the main reason. Let's have a look at the team from Gid. They have a Mega Kangaskhan, which is annoying because of one of the strategies I am hoping to achieve. And besides that, he is just hard hitting, and base 100 speed is very hard to deal with. Body Slam has around 50% chance to paralyze with Parental Bond, so that's annoying. Ladias, a very good Dragon and Psychic type with a lot of coverage. Bit more defensive to the Latios counterpart, but still can be very annoying to deal with. A Skarmory, which is a great physical wall, as I already know from experience in the CBL. No, CDL, my bad. Darmanitan, a Sheer Force or Zen mode hard-hitting mon. Sheer Force is the most commonly known and just hits incredibly hard with something like a Choice Band or a Choice Scarf. And Zen mode basically hires his defensives, and he will be able to take more hits, and I do believe he gets the Psychic type with it. Blastoise, a very reliable rapid spinner, also has the ability to set up shell smashes and be a very hard hitting mon. Lycanroc Dusk with his Tough Claws ability makes sure his physical contact moves will be boosted by 30%. So things like a Cell Rock, which is priority, and base 40 with that 30% boost will go to base 52. And that's without calculating stab and his high attack stats, so he can hit incredibly hard. Shaman is a bit of an enigma in this team. I don't know if he's gonna use it physically, especially offensively, defensively, so we'll have to find out in the battle. Can also be a support set with Leech Seed. Rebombi, a hard-hitting sticky web setter with Fairy and Bug stabs. Garbodor for Toxic Spikes or Spike absorption, and with a weak armor set it can be a more offensive threat. Dusclops on the other hand is mainly a defensive threat wall, very annoying to deal with again, with high defenses that will be boosted by an Eviolite. So yeah, good luck breaking through that thing. And Alolan Persian, which makes Prankster on Whimsicott very hard to use, because Gen 7 already has the Prankster nerf, and with Fur Coat it can tank physical hits a bit very let's start again. With Fur Coat he can take physical hits a lot better, or Run Technician to boost the lower base power moves even further with 50%, so 60% or 60 base power and lower moves will go to, let's say 60 goes to 90, 30 goes to 45, etc. And last but not least, an Electrode, a very fast and with specs hard-hitting mon, but can also be a support with screens. So a lot of options for Geet. And let's see what I bring against them. And surprise, surprise, we start off with Pahikawa, the Aegislash, as a special breaker this week. Max speed, max HP, max special attack, 8 in defense, special defense, with a quiet nature and 0 attack and speed IVs. Yeah. You will find out later why the 0 speed IVs, 0 attack for to make sure foul play does even less. Leftovers for an item, Shadow Ball, Shadow Flash Cannon, Toxic and Shadow King Shield as his movesets. Yeah, I should be able to live most things comfortably and retaliate with Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, King Shield to lower physical attackers like the Darmanitan if he goes for Flare Blitz. Having his damage output and decently comfortably live the hits. Next up is Leiron Kapakila, one of the 3 new mons I have on the team. I was planning on telling it in the intro, but again, day's a bit hectic, so I kind of forgot. I dropped the Salamence and I dropped Nido Queen, and Leiron is one of the 3 things I picked up in exchange. I wanted a other dragon type, so I picked up Curon for 12 points and Salamence with 13 points, so I had a point left over, and that's where Leiron comes in. Kapakila, the Leiron, is going to be a rock setter and decently certainly get a KO this battle. Max HP, max special defense, 4 in regular defense with a calm nature. Moveset is Metal Burst, Endeavor, Toxic and Stealth Rocks. If I have the feeling my opponent will switch, Stealth Rocks. If I have a feeling my opponent will hit me, Metal Burst. Especially fighting types or ground type moves will put me down to sturdy. And with Metal Burst I can retaliate with 1.5 times the damage, and it doesn't matter if it's physical or special. So I will most likely get an KO from there. Because I get down to sturdy, my Custom Berry will activate next turn, and I will use Endeavor with the priority to ensure my opponent's new switched in mon will go down to 1 HP, so it can be easily retaliated by a faster mon. Toxic is there for when I get Stealth Rocks up and I expect my opponent to start setting up. So very excited to see if I can make this Leiron strat work. Number 3 is going to be Hulu Hulu the Whimsicott. Almost max speed 248 to ensure I outspeed a max speed Persian with the timid nature, max special attack and 8 in special defense, leftovers prankster. Moonblast should be able to pick up a KO on the Alolan Persian, and if the Alolan Persian is gone, I am pretty free to spam prankster moves like Leech Seed and Memento. Memento is so I can switch something in to basically start sweeping, and not sure if it's the next mon in the slide, but you'll see. And defog, of course, to get rid of hazards on my side of the field and on my opponent's side of the field. Yeah, if I get my hazards up, not sure if I'm gonna click defog, but if I don't, defog is a great answer. Again, Lyron is not sure a certain way of getting hazards up this week. It's certain for damage. Number 3 is Lohi the Slowbro, a physical wall and trick room sweeper. Basically this thing is max defense, max special attack, with a quiet nature and 8 in HP. Weakness policy, Surf, Ice Beam, Grass Knot, Trick Room. By the way, 0 IVs in attack and speed again. Again, this thing is created in mind that I have some slow mons that can really abuse Trick Room. I have, of course, Whimsicott, that's max speed, but it has Prankster, so it can bypass Trick Room with any status moves. I do have Aegislash right now, that's also as low as speed as possible. And if something decides to U-turn out on Slowbro, if something tries to hit this thing with a super effective move, Weakness Policy will pop while I set up the Trick Room. And I start dealing massive damage with +2 Surfs, Ice Beams and Grass Knots. At the end of the Trick Room, or if I really start to get low, I have Regenerator to get out of there and get a bit of HP back, so that I can later set up Trick Room again, because I have multiple Pokemon that can use Trick Room. Number 4 is going to be Maikawa, the Hitmonlee. Is it number 4? No, it's number 5. 248 in speed, 232 in defense, and 28 in special defense, with a careful nature. Air Balloon and Unburden, Close Combat Knockoff, Poison Jab and Bulk Up as his moveset. The plan is to, after Memento, start using Bulk Up to boost my attack and defensive stat. My special defense is naturally pretty high, so I can take a hit or 2 from the right mons. Set up 1, 2 or 3 Bulk Ups, so my physical defense gets boosted with 100 points per Bulk Up, and my already high attack stat, which I don't have any investment in, will also be bulked up. And Close Combat Knockoff and Poison Jab will do the rest of the job. I do have something for almost everything, and I can hit everything for neutrally if I am correct. Yeah, an Air Balloon is not because I don't want to get hit by ground type moves, but it's an easy item to lose. And last but not least is Alolan Mach-Ona, one of the 3 new mons. Like I said, I did get Kyurem. I lose my Nidoqueen and I wanted to have a grounded poison type, and Alolan Mach was available, so I felt like it was a great deal to get this thing. With an Assault Vest and max special defense, it will be a great special wall, but I have max attack as well and a brave nature, so this thing again runs 0 speed IVs to function pretty well under Trick Room. Crunch, Poison Jab, Rock Slide and Thunder Punch for great coverage. I was hoping to put Drain Punch on this, but apparently this thing doesn't get Drain Punch in Gen 7. Big L for me, of course. So that's going to be the team that I'm going to be using for this week against Geet. Yeah, the next thing you will see is me having connected with Geet for our battle. So yeah, see you all in the battle. Okay, so I have contact with Geet. Sorry if you hear the power cleaner in the background, but yeah, I can't do anything about it. Geet does have a convey, and I can take you to the dock, and let's see, where is it? Here it is. It is put here into the dock, but it's not in the roster. So I'm gonna have a talk with Ducky and Daniel about this, and we'll see what happens after that. Damn, Dusclops I did not want to see. What do I want to start off with? I think that Capakila is still my lead. in this. I had contact with Geet, but not gonna show any more of that. I'm gonna tell him okay, reconnect. Was already guessing that in my head, but Kapakila, there we go. Gabodor probably wants to set up hazards of his own. And I misplayed already. Lovely. Endeavor. Yeah. Not the way I wanted this to start at all. I'm clicking Trick Room now. And see what happens. Balloon Version. And Surf. Ooh, big damage, U-turn. Procs the weakness policy. Dusclops. With pressure, I keep clicking Surf. Ooh, big crit. Toxic. Yeah. I mean, I am kind of tilted by whatever happened with the Ribombi versus Compe thing, so whatever happens, happens. Gabodor comes in, I surf again. Well, that was a decent start for after the Leiron debate. After Leiron, so and Leiron does get 2 kills, so Mega Kang comes in. I switch out. Return, I take, and I think he switches to Gabodor, so okay, maybe I deserved that crit after getting one myself, but oh. I'm already done with this game, honestly. Sucker Punch, dying with me. Probably clicks EQ again. Sucker misses again. I'm clicking Trick Room. And I can click Surf again. I thought. But I do outspeed now with this thing. How well do I take Sucker? Shield. Genghis Khan. Sucker Punch. And where's Trick Room? Trick Room. Strong Winds, One Room, Magic Room, Gravity. Where's Trick Room not in here? It's whatever. Yeah, he probably kills with a Sucker. So I'm going to Toxic it. Get a bit more of recovery. And I'm flash cannoning now. There we go. Gabodor comes in. Let's see. Gabodor in blade form. He's probably more offensive, so should do about even. But Shadow Ball does have a chance to Flash Cannon 4 if he's switching out. 57. Fair. I'm going for Bulk Up. He can't click Stomping Tantrum, Gunk Shot. He gets the poison, because why wouldn't he? I'm clicking Knockoff. Aftermath, poison, takes me out. Whoever said Pokemon is a fun game, you lied. Please. I mean, looking at what has happened in this game, I'm pretty fine with just still being in this game, but let's see. And I'm in Blast. Eco Mines, that's fair. Dear God. I think I'm going to into Ona. 19%. And I click Crunch on the off chance he switches out. $364. Crunch. Of course. And the poison. So that's GG. Kind of a quick battle this way, gotta say. But I won, so GG to Geet. Yeah, I'm not gonna say a lot more about this because again, feeling a bit tilted about that whole Comfey thing. I mean, I did win in the end, and Trick Room did do wonders for me, but that what was it, week 3 transaction? Yeah, week 3 still is not put into the dock. Yeah. I mean, I'm a mod myself, and I know sometimes things can get overlooked, but it's whatever. Thank you for watching. Hope you at least enjoyed it more than I did playing this battle, even though I won. But yeah. Thank you for watching. See you all next week. Bye.